Hey Wengie, for this bet you only have one chance. But if you do it right, I'll clean your room for the rest of the year. Oh my god, I can't wait. What is it? Tell me. Okay, so I'm gonna put the cup like this, and all you need to do is balance this apple on top of the cup. What? This is so easy. Do you really want to clean my room for the rest of the year? Okay. It's balanced. What you've done is actually balance the apple on the bottom of the cup. What? Fine. How about that? But you've already used up your chance. Too bad. Hey Wengie, check out these glasses. So I've got 3 clear ones and 3 blue ones. I bet that you can't move one glass and make this alternate in like a blue, clear, blue, clear, blue, clear pattern. Okay, this is hard. Give up? Alright, all you need to do is take this one glass here, pour it into this glass, and then put it back. See? I've only touched one glass and now they're alternating. Oh, blue, wow, clear, blue, so clear, smart. Blue, clear. I would have never thought of that. Hey Wendy, I bet you can't blow this tiny scrap piece of paper into this bottle. Looks pretty easy. Well, the rules are you can do whatever you want with the bottle, but you just can't touch this with your hands and put it into the bottle. Wanna give it a go? Okay, sure. Looks so easy. Let's do it. Okay, that's right in there. Oh! Oh no!
Oh my gosh, that was so close.
Wengie, I can't do it anymore. I feel so lightheaded. This is impossible. It's possible. I'll show you how. There's a reason why you can't blow a ball of paper into the bottle opening. And this is because as you blow the air into the bottle, it must also escape through the bottle opening as well. This causes a jet of air to push the paper ball back out. So no matter what you do, the reverse air jet will never allow the paper to go in. The only way to win this particular bet is to let gravity help you. By placing the bottle upright and under the top surface of your table, you can blow the piece of paper off the table and then let gravity do the work as it drops right in. Hey Wengie, let's have a competition. Sure. Okay, so basically you gotta fill up your balloon with all of your Coke in any way that you can. Sounds pretty easy. But whoever does it first is the winner. Okay, I got this. 3, 2, 1. Did you guys see what I did there? Most people will first blow up the balloon and then try and squeeze the Coke into it. But you can save a lot of time by just putting your balloon straight over the cap and then shaking the Coke bottle. This generates gas automatically, which fills up your balloon and also forces the Coke into it at the same time. So that's why you'll never lose this bet, because you know the secret trick. And just like poor Wengie, your friends will be amazed at how quickly you beat them. Still going there? Did it! Wengie was finished ages ago. How? Hey Wendy, I bet that if you put a paperclip into this cup of water that you can't make it float. Do paperclips even float? These don't float, Wengie. What are you trying to make me do? What if I put it in slowly? Fine, I give up. Here, I'll show you how. First, you need a paperclip and bend it like this into a right angle. And then you take another paperclip and sit it on top like this. But wait, I need your help to make it work. Take 3 seconds, find the like button and click it down below. Ready guys? 3, 2, 1. Have you done it? Awesome, let's get on with this trick. Just gotta lower it slowly onto the surface. Wow, that's crazy! How did you do it? Oh my god! The reason why this works is simple. By lowering your paperclip onto the water horizontally, you increase the surface area in contact with the water, which allows the surface tension of the water to keep it afloat. You'll never be able to float a paperclip vertically because the surface area is too small for the surface tension of the water to hold up. Hey Wendy, I bet if we play tic-tac-toe, you'll never beat me no matter how many times we play. Seriously? What if we play like 100 times? Even with 100 times, you still won't win. What? No way! Let's do this. You're on.
2,000 years later.
Oh, this is impossible. Okay, so I've won 44 times and we've drawn 30 times. Do you give up? I give up. So there's a way to never lose in tic-tac-toe. You'll basically either win or draw 100% of the time. If you go first, take the center square. If your opponent takes a side square, then you'll automatically win by picking a corner square, which they'll need to block, and then you can win by picking the square that gives you 2 winning options, here and here, which they won't be able to stop. If your opponent takes a corner square, then you'll most likely end in a draw. But taking the opposing corner square gives you a small chance of winning if they pick a side square. If you go second, you'll need to either take the middle square if they didn't take it first turn, or a corner square if they took the middle square. Then your next move depends on theirs, but with that start, you should never lose if you play the rest of the game smartly. Hey Wengie, I bet you can't stand on your left leg. Yeah, I can. That's easy. No, but there's a catch. You gotta have your left shoulder on the wall first. Oh, okay. Let me give it a go. What? Is there like a magnet here or something? What? This is supposed to be easy. Why can't I do it? Okay, my bad. It's actually impossible. Let me tell you why. This bet seems like it'd be super easy at first until you actually try it out for yourself. Then it'll seem strangely impossible. The reason you won't ever be able to do this is because when you stand on one leg, your center of gravity shifts towards that leg, and then your body needs to compensate by moving in that same direction. Unfortunately, in this case, there's a wall in the way. So no matter what you do, you won't be able to keep balance. Hey Wendy, but you can't take the $50 from under this bottle. Yeah, I can. That's easy. If I do it, I get to keep the money, right? Sure, but there are a few rules. 1, you can only touch the note, you can't touch the bottle, and if the bottle falls over, you lose. Alright, done. Let's do it. Come to mama. Damn it. show you how it's done.
This bet requires some lateral thinking. The problem is if you try and move the note slowly, the bottle just moves with it. If you try to move the note quickly, the bottle falls over. The trick is to roll the note up and then use the rolled note to move the bottle off gently and carefully. You haven't cheated because you haven't touched the bottle. And now you get to keep the money.
Hey Wendy, check out these coins. As you can see, I've arranged them so there's 4 across and 5 going down. I challenge you to move one of these coins so that there's 5 going across and still 5 going down. Okay. 5 on the top, 4 on the bottom. 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Oh no! 3 and 5. What? That's nothing at all. I give up. Here, let me show you. I'm gonna take one coin like this and put it there. See, you got 5 coins both ways. Oh, I didn't think of that. Why didn't I think of that? Hey Wendy, I bet you can't move this ketchup packet to the bottom of the bottle. Why do you even have a ketchup packet in a bottle anyways? Anyways, so the rules are you can't tip the bottle upside down and you can't pour the water out. Have a go. Alright. Tornado! I give up. Let me show you how.
The trick to this bet is squeezing the water bottle. But why does squeezing the bottle cause the ketchup packet to sink to the bottom? The answer again has to do with air molecules. I know you guys are pretty clever, so I want you to tell me how this trick works by leaving your answer in the comments below.
What? No way! Hey Wengie, I bet you can't drop this toilet roll on the table and have it land on its end. What? That looks easy. Ooh. What? Why? Even if I do it so low, it doesn't do it. I give up. Here, I'll show you how. So all you need to do is actually drop it on its side. See? Magic! That's magic! Hey Wendy, this is the ultimate test of balance. Okay? So what you need to do is attach the 2 forks to the matchstick and then balance the matchstick on the rim of the glass. But the forks can't touch the glass. Seriously, Wengie, you always make me do the strangest things. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I guess this is kind of the only way I can do it. Okay, and then balance the matchstick on the cup. Fine, I give up, Wengie. This is too weird. Alright, let me show you. Okay, so first you gotta put the matchstick here, and then you wanna crisscross your forks like this. So by doing this, it can counterbalance. So see, it's balancing by itself. And we're gonna balance it right here. What? That's crazy. There's no way any normal person would have thought of that. Cool, right? Hey Wengie, I bet you can't take this card and put it on the side of the cup and then balance this coin on the other side and have it like balance and stay. Alright? Try it. I can do this. No! This is really entertaining. Oh, this is impossible! No, it isn't. I'll show you.
The trick to winning this bet is to use water. Normally, the coin is much too heavy to be able to be balanced on the card, but if you fill the cup full of water so that the surface of the water comes into contact with the card, you'll be able to balance the coin easily. The reason this works is because the surface tension of the water, once in contact with the card, exerts a pulling force downwards which counteracts the weight of the coin. This is actually quite strong, and the more surface area of the card that is in contact with the water, the stronger the force and the heavier the coin it can hold.
See? Told you it wasn't impossible. Hey Wengie, I bet you can't lift this Coke bottle without touching the bottle. The only one rule is you have to leave the straw in the bottle. Okay. Let me give it a go. Gosh. Come on little Coke bottle. You can do it. What if I do this? Psychic powers! I give up. Alright Wengie, you've suffered enough. Let me show you how. This bet seems completely impossible at first. How are you meant to lift a glass bottle without touching it whilst keeping the straw inside the bottle? When your friend finally gives up, tell them that it requires some lateral thinking. Just pick up the straw, make a bend at the bottom of the straw and place the straw back inside the bottle until the straw unfolds again. If you do this correctly, the straw will actually catch on the curve of the bottleneck and you'll now be able to easily lift up the bottle without touching it. See? It is possible. Hey Wengie, I bet you can't draw a perfect circle freehand. Probably can't. That sounds really hard. I can do it. What? No, no way. No. What do you think of this? Nice try, Wengie. Let me show you how to do it.
Drawing a perfect circle freehand is pretty much impossible. The trick is to place your fifth knuckle on the paper and then rotate the paper around the knuckle as the rest of your hand stays still. Kind of like a compass. This way you'll get your perfect circle without using any other tools.
That looks really good. See? Look! Perfect circle. Hey Wendy, I bet you can't tie a knot in this shoelace. Anyone can tie a knot on a shoelace. It's pretty easy. But the rule is, once you touch an end with your fingers, you can never let go of that end. Oh. What? I'm getting tangled. Look, it's Cat's cradle. Very good, Wendy, but that's not what I asked for. Fine. I give up. Okay, so the trick is you gotta fold your arms first. And then you pick up one end with this hand and the other end with the other hand. And then... ta-da! Okay, you got me there. Hey Wendy, these are your books, right? Hey, why do you have my books? I was looking for them. You can have them back if you can separate them after I join them together. What? I'm not going to use glue or anything dodgy. I'm just going to alternate the pages like this. And now you gotta take them apart, but you can't do it. What? That's it? This is gonna be so easy. This initially seems like a super easy challenge to win, right? I mean, there's no glue or string or any magic tricks involved. But what we do have is physics. By interleaving the pages of each book with each other, you actually increase the surface area each page is in contact with one another by a huge amount. This causes so much friction that it actually becomes impossible to peel the books apart from each other no matter how strong you are. Test this on your strong guy friends as well and they still won't be able to do it. What did you do? I think you need to go to the gym, Wendy. Was this some kind of magic? My ball. Hey Wengie, do you think you can snap this pasta into 2 pieces? Sure, that sounds pretty easy. Okay, so the rules are it has to be exactly 2 pieces and you have to hold the pasta at the very ends. Like this? Yeah, exactly. Okay.
You'll always win this bet because the pasta will never snap in 2 neat pieces unless you hold your fingers close together. What happens when you bend the pasta from either end when it snaps is that a lot of force is suddenly transmitted through the entire length of the pasta, not just the middle part. So instead of breaking into 2 pieces, it shatters into many pieces when it eventually snaps.
Hey, what happened? Look Wengie, it's like in 10 pieces. I asked for 2. Let me try again. Oh, why won't it break into 2 pieces?
Hey Wengie, I'm gonna arrange these 4 matchsticks like this. And I bet you can't move 1 matchstick to make a square. Yeah, that looks pretty difficult. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. That's a triangle. The only way I can make it into a square is to move 2 matches like this. Give up? It's impossible. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna move 1 match. See, there's your square. Hey, that's kind of cheating. Well, it's a square, isn't it? I guess so. Okay, Wengie, it's time for a race. Let's see who can empty their bottles first. Okay, it's on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! I'm done! I was done ages ago. How? The reason why Wendy won so easily is because she swirled the bottle as she poured the water out. This allows air to enter the bottle at the same time water flows out. If you pour the water out normally, like Wengie, water has to occasionally stop for air bubbles to enter, which slows down the process. If we did this bet with bigger bottles, the difference would be even more obvious.
Wengie, think quick. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, still got it. Hey, I wasn't ready. That's cheating. I want a rematch. Wendy, come back. So did you guys know there's a trick to win more often in rock, paper, scissors? It's not necessarily just a game of chance. There's actually a lot of research that's gone into this game. And in fact, and I didn't know this, there are professional rock, paper, scissors tournaments held. But for most non-professional players like you and I, here's a few tricks to increase our chances of winning. The first thing you need to do is make it a surprise and not give your opponent any time to think about their move. Next, if they're male, play paper because most males actually default to rock. And if your opponent's female, play rock as most females default to scissors. There are a whole lot of other tricks that you guys can learn online as well. So test these out on your friends and let me know how often you guys get it right. Hey Wendy, I have a challenge for you. Okay, I'm gonna arrange these 4 matchsticks into a square, and I bet that using these 2 matchsticks that you can't pick up that square. Okay, I'll try. Good luck! Yes! I give up. Okay, here, I'll show you how.
Most people will try and pick up this matchstick square by putting pressure along the center of the matchsticks, but this will usually fail because it's actually incredibly hard to balance it like this. The best way to do this is actually to apply pressure to one end of the matchstick rather than the middle. This actually distributes the force more evenly through the matchsticks, making them easier to balance and pick up. Hey Wendy, I've got $10 here and I'm just gonna put them in between these 2 bottles like this. And without touching the bottles, if you can take this $10 note out without making the bottles tip over, it's yours.
$10?
It's mine.
Okay. I just gotta do it. 3, 2, 1.
I'll show you how it's meant to be done. So what you need to do is a little karate chop. See? Can I do it again? No.
Hey Wengie! Why do you have a potato on your desk? For practice. Practice what? My superpowers. Yeah, I can totally drive a straw through that potato, clean, straight through. What? No way! Let me try. What? This is impossible! Don't want these superpowers anyways.
I'll show her how it's done.
Unfortunately for me, I don't have superpowers. The secret to this trick is actually quite simple. In order to pierce the solid potato with a simple plastic straw, simply cover the top of the straw with your finger and then stab it right through. This compresses the air within the straw and helps give the sides strength as you stab it into the potato. Which sounds really violent. Without your finger over the hole, the air would escape and the straw would just end up bending.
Okay, Wendy, we're gonna have a race. Okay, what do we have to do? Without moving your Coke bottle, you're gonna fill up your cup with Coke, only using what's in front of you. All I have is a straw. Yeah, that's it. Are you ready? Okay, I got this. Ready, set, go! Looks like you're taking a bit of time there, Wendy. Here's how you do it quickly.
This bet requires some lateral thinking and most of your friends probably won't be able to figure out the trick. Basically, by sealing the bottle opening and blowing air into it, you are creating pressure within the bottle which forces the Coke out of the straw straight into your cup. This method will fill up the cup much faster than any other method and you'll be the winner of this bet every time.
Wow! Done! See?
Oh, so thirsty. I prepared a drink for you. You want it? Oh, really, Wengie? That's so sweet. Thank you. What? How come I can't drink from this? Oh my gosh. Do you want to know why? Why would you do this? Cyan. Such a tease.
You can totally prank your friends with this trick. Basically, because one straw is open and the other is underwater, you'll only be able to suck in air from the open straw. This happens because the air travels through the path of least resistance, whereas the water is denser than air and therefore doesn't move up the other straw. However, you can overcome this resistance if you slurp really vigorously or if you cheat like I did.
Hey Wengie, I'm gonna fill up this cup. And I bet that you can't pour to exactly halfway without a measuring cup. Try it. What? Okay, Wendy. I don't even know why you're making me do this, but... Oh no! I poured too much out. I'm really confused right now. Let me show you.
This bet seems pretty hard to pull off with just using your eyes to guess the water level, but the secret is actually pretty easy. If the cup is shaped like a cylinder, you can perfectly tip out half the water by tipping the cup to the side and pouring out the water so that the level runs from one corner to the other. On regularly shaped cups, this is exactly the halfway point. Now the next question is the glass half full or half empty?
It's like geometry, right? Bye, Wendy. Hey, Wengie, who do you think is stronger? I think it's pretty close. Okay, but if you use 2 arms and I used 1 arm, who'd be stronger? Duh, me of course. Well, I'm gonna put my hand on my head like this, and I bet you can't lift my hands off my head. Huh? You can use both arms, and I'm just gonna use this 1 arm here. Seriously? This is gonna be a piece of cake. Give up yet? What? Assuming your friend isn't a huge bodybuilder, you'll never lose this bet. Obviously, it seems like 2 arms versus 1 arm isn't really a fair battle, and normally it wouldn't be. But by putting your hands on top of your head like this, it isn't really just your arm your friend is trying to lift. By contracting your arm muscles, you're basically adding the entire weight of your body onto your arm. So the competition actually becomes 2 arms versus your entire body weight. Doesn't really sound fair anymore now, does it? Can't do it. What happened? Did I get weaker? Hey Wendy, I bet you can't snap this toothpick in half. Obviously I can. That's so easy. Oh wait, first you gotta put it on the tips of your fingers. Like this. Like this? Yeah, that's right. I still think I can snap it though. Looks pretty easy. Okay, we'll give it a try then. I can't do it. Why? Okay, here, let me tell you why. Most people think that because a toothpick is super thin, it's easy to snap. But not if you try and do it from this position. The reason is because your fingers are so close together, you have less distance to use as a lever to break the toothpick. Also, by putting it towards the tips of your fingers, you're also decreasing the strength of your fingers, as this is where they are the weakest.